Soon you could be watched everywhere you go in the UK, even where the cameras can't see you. All your emails, texts and phone calls will be monitored under a new anti-terror spy plan. The government will know which websites you visit. It'll even snoop on your private Facebook messages. No matter who you are, all your personal data will be stored for a year in a massive surveillance operation privacy campaigners condemn.
This is the first step towards the government taking control of the internet. You know, the only place in the world that's got that kind of regulation is China. And I'm sorry, but Britain is not China.
Britain's already one of the most watched societies in the world. The number of CCTV cameras is estimated at nearly 2 million. Now the government wants to monitor all electronic communication as well, including social media, taking surveillance to a level never seen before. Just what you say in calls and messages won't be kept, but the government will know exactly who you speak to, when you do it and where you are. It'll be stored by broadband and mobile companies, but security services will have real-time access at the click of a button, secretly living your life with you. Digital rights groups say it'll leave people living in fear of Big Brother.
The problem here is really that it is intrusive. And the sort of places where you can see that might be useful could be, it could be anything. It could be tax, it could be divorce, it could be copyright infringement. Terrorism and serious crime are a tiny subset of the possibilities that you could use this information for.
It's the ones being watched who are paying for it too. Cybersecurity experts predict it'll cost taxpayers over $1 billion to be spied on. Even then, there's no guarantee they'll be safe from other prying eyes.
Any person who guarantees you absolute security is an idiot. And if you're dealing with information which might be required at short notice by law enforcement, then that means that quite a lot of people need to be involved. So although I suspect most of the time is going to be quote-unquote secure, it's highly likely that there will be large-scale failures as well.
Your typing and tweeting's private for now. The legislation still has to go through Parliament. The previous government's wish for a surveillance web was fought off in 2008 over fears of data safety. The greater fear this time, we're told, is the threat to national security, with events like the Olympics the government's justification. So it may not be long before what you thought was personal reaches a much wider audience. Ivor Bennett, RT, London.